Another purpose of factoring a quadratic is if I have a rectangle and I want to find the sides of the rectangle. So factoring is necessary to find the length and width of a given area. So let's talk. Find the length and width of the picture if the area is x squared plus 5x plus 4. So let's talk about area and everything. Area is equal to the length times the width. So what I know here is that the area is, what is it? Read your problem. X squared plus 5x plus 4 equals something times something. So really what I'm trying to do is factor. So I'm going to do that. So remember, A is 1, B is 5, and C is 4. Ready? A times C would be 1 times 4, which is 4. My factors need to add to 5. So I'm looking at 4 and 5, positive 5. So I don't have a lot of factors for 4. What are they? Go ahead and name them. Okay. Did you get 1 times 4 and 2 times 2? I hope so. If not, erase and correct. Next part, let's add them. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Do I need to do the next one? No, of course not. I got the answer right here. So what's my last and final step? I take my factor and put it over 1x. And I take the other factor and I put it over 1x. So my factors are, I don't need to write the 1x, so I'm just going to write x plus 1. And I wrote 1 and I didn't need to write 1x plus 4. So I'm going to go back and I'm just going to erase because I don't need to write 1x anymore. I'm aware of that. If you wrote it already and you're writing in pen, don't erase. Just leave it. Don't do it next time though. Okay? So there are my two factors. So what it is saying is that the length would be 1x plus 1 and the width would be x plus 4. If you want, you can write it out to make it look nice. So the length is x plus 1 and the width is equal to x plus 4. If you're adamant that you want to check your answer, and that's fine. Everybody wants to know they have the right answer and get perfect scores. I could use the box method. X plus 1 and x plus 4. X squared, 4x, 1x, and 4. And if I put this together, that gives me x squared plus 5x plus 4. And is that the area? Sure. I multiplied the length times the width, and it gave me the area of x squared plus 5x plus 4. Let's try the next one. Always start. A equals 1, B equals negative 4, C equals negative 32. So multiply A times C to give me negative 32. And I'm going to start cutting out some steps, but you're more than welcome to put it on pause and write in every step. And the B is negative 4. Okay. I need to multiply two things together to give me negative 32, but they have to add together to give me negative 4. And I hope I have enough room here. Okay? Now, because this 4 is negative, what does that tell me about my factors? Do you remember? It means that your largest factor always needs to be the negative one. So 1 and 32, so 32 will be negative. 2 and 16, and the 16 needs to be negative. 4 and 8, and the 8 needs to be negative. Now, it's your option if you want to do the factors and then add them at the same time. Or you can do all the factors at one time and then add them all at one time. 2 and negative 16 gives me negative 14. 4 and negative 8 gives me negative 4. Okay? So, do I have what I need? I sure do. It's right here. Hold on to your seat. Alright, so ready? So my factors will be 4 and negative 8. And I always put them over A. A is 1. And the X. A, which is 1. And the X. Later, the A won't be 1. And that's why I'm like A and the X. A and the X. But for today, it's always 1. So my factor is X plus 4. X minus 8. Now remember that this was they gave me the area and they asked me to find the length and the width. So I am multiplying together the length and the width. And if you want, you can multiply these together and it should give you this area. But I'm going to come over here and say length is equal to X plus 4. Width is equal to X minus 8. Right now, hold on to your horses for the next one.